Hello guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I decorated this cake using fondant and some touch of gold. It's actually a very simple cake but very detailed. I'm sure you're going to be learning a lot because it's going to be very interesting, educative and inspiring. So let's go! I will be starting off by trimming this cake. Trimming your cake properly helps to give it that sharp edge. So if you want your cake to have that clean cut, it all started from the foundation, which happens to be the trimming. Trimming your cake is not as easy as most people think. You might be looking at it that it's very easy. Trust me, it's not. If you're not being careful, you're going to cut deep into the cake and that will just disfigure the cake. So you have to be very careful when it comes to your trimming. It's hard work, trust me. You have to be very patient about it. If not, you go miss out. Okay, let me use this opportunity to tell you guys what I've been up to personally for some time now. I've been waiting for a while to make this thing public, but I think there's no right time for anything. So that's why I said, okay, let me just bring it to your notice now. Guys, I've been learning video editing for some time now that I want to make professionally. I want to start helping people edit their videos. I want to start teaching video editing online. Video editing has been something that I've always loved doing. So you are going to be seeing video editing for beginners on my page once in a while. I'm going to try as much as I can to make it more comprehensive so that you guys can learn as well. And if you have videos that you want me to edit, you don't have time, you want to be a content creator, but you don't have time to edit your videos, all you just need to do is just send me a DM and we can talk about it. I will help you edit your videos. You don't need to worry. Let me take that stress off you. So if you're a content creator, you want to start your content creation journey, but you don't know how to go about it because of editing, you don't need to worry anymore. I will help you edit your video to your tastes. Okay, so now let's get back to our decorating. I'm using a simple buttercream cake to coat my cake. This will help me lock all those crumbs that are very stubborn and put them in place. So next off is the fondant part. This is the part where most bakers, especially the upcoming ones, find it very dreadful. This is because it requires a little bit of muscles. But on the other hand, some bakers prefer buttercream because it is faster and easy to make. But as for me, I don't have a problem with buttercream or fondant. Anyway, I'm using the paneling method to decorate this cake. Reason being that the paneling method is usually easier to achieve, especially if the cake is a tall cake. If you use the draping method, you might miss it. Same reason, because the cake is actually a tall cake. So if you want to play safe, try to use the paneling method. It is very easy, trust me. It's just the up and down and that's it. So to avoid that mistake that will cost you your ingredients, I'm talking about your fondant. So to avoid that mistake that will cost you your ingredients, I would suggest that you go through the paneling method. And at least it will save you a lot of trouble and time as well. After filming for a while, I noticed that my camera stopped working without me even knowing. So all the places that I did the picture frame, did some decorations and the likes, I did not even film them. And I didn't even know that my phone has stopped recording. But all the same, I didn't mind at all because I was very determined to shoot. One thing about me is that I don't give up. After all die I die. I used to be that one girl that always used to give a damn about what people will say, what people would think, blah, 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 blah. I used to be that person. I knew I have a lot I want to show the world. I've always known that long before now, but what people will say, what people will think, allow me. I kept bottling things up inside of me, thinking that one day now one day. And all this while, time they go. So I don't come out. Each time I think about all these things about myself, how I've been keeping things inside of me, not wanting to bring them out, and just honestly, I feel like flogging myself because I have a lot I want the world to see. And so please, if you are like my before self, I beg, change. Everybody is busy blowing their trumpets. Nobody send your papa. Nobody's going to help you. Nobody's coming for you. So you have to try because that's what I'm doing right now. It's a bit difficult, but you have to try. Anyway, I shall try to do the decoration the way I can do it because my camera stopped working. So that's why I'm just doing bobo, adding here and there, doing all that I can do. By the time I was done trying to just join all the pieces together, and this is what I have. I hope the cake came out well. What do you guys think about it? yeah, this is the final look. So tell me, what do you think about it? And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.